got two special guests from Warner. You know, in the football programs here in Polk County, you know, I'd like to say are second to none. You know, and you get this many universities in a community, if you will, of 800,000 here in Polk. The talent that not only comes out of Polk, but sort of migrates from across the country to these football programs is phenomenal. Well, we've got some special guests from Warner Football. Diaello Burks, head coach, and Dalton Koby, left tackle. These guys are big guys, okay? Jack's a big guy. They make him look small. Gentlemen, welcome aboard.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Okay,
Yes.
well, Dalton, actually I'm going to start with you, okay, because you're sort of a semi-local guy. You're from the Claremont area, right?
Lake County, just an hour up north.
Okay, well, Lake County is a good place to be. I love it up there, and for a lot of good reasons, a fun place. How did you end up at Warner? I mean, you obviously had a lot of opportunities to go a lot of places.
Yeah, I graduated class of 2019 at South Lake High School. Was looking for a sport communication college here in Florida. Warner also offered football. Also had a sports comm major, so it was the perfect fit. So going into my 5th year here, getting my degree this December, a lot of dreams are happening.
Go ahead, Jack. I know you're just chomping at the bit. He has been.
Yeah. Well, he said sports information. He had me at that.
Yeah.
So is there any way I can have you change your major now? Is there any time left? No.
We'll see.
What led you to sports communications?
I just fell in love as a little kid, listening to the announcers, watching the analysts on ESPN, other networks like that. So I always just had a dream and a passion for it. Growing up, I used to announce like Tiny Mite Pop Warner games when I was the Mighty Mites.
Yeah.
So I've always been, dedicated to that kind of stuff.
I'll just give him my mic now. No,
You're doing great.
Yeah. And coach,
the coach, go ahead.
Second year, correct?
Yes.
All right. So and you traveled the world and to Polk County. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Ooh. Well, I'm from LaGrange, Georgia. It's one of the leading football programs, high school in the state, behind the Valdosta's and things like that. I went to Eastern Kentucky University. I was there from 92 through 96. From there, I went and played in the NFL, played with the Philadelphia Eagles, 96, 97. I went to NFL Europe, played with the Ryan Fire under Galen Hall, where we won a World Bowl in 1998. From there, I transitioned back to the NFL, and that's when I played with the Carolina Panthers from 99 to 01. Also spent time in camp with the Oakland Raiders. From there, I transitioned to the XFL, where I played here in Orlando for the Orlando Raids under Galen Hall again. Short-lived, and from there, I transitioned to the Arena League, where I played for the Dallas Cowboys organization, Jerry Jones, Dallas Desperados, for 4 seasons, and I played with Arthur Blank under the Atlanta Falcons helmet as well for 2 seasons. So that was my playing career, and in the midst of that, I started coaching at my local high school where I was from, at LaGrange High School. I also interned with the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans as well before I came to Warner on last year.
So you come with quite a bag of tricks as far as, you've had some great coaches and some great organizations that you've picked stuff up along the way.
Yes, great role models, great men first, and that's what I really took from it. Being a player, you're gonna learn the game at the highest level, if you're playing in the NFL. So that's just a small part of it, but the things that surrounds the game is you have to be a man, and you have to be a leader and mentor and all of that. So I picked up a lot of great things from a lot of great men.
It's a lifestyle. It's an opportunity that I think the number was 2% of all college football players ever get into the NFL, whether it's an invite, draft, or whatever it may be, and then play. That's minuscule, but you made it. And you've had the opportunity to play all over the world. Playing in Germany must have been a gas, but that's another subject, another time. But now you're at Warner. You've got all this experience, like Jack was talking about, and it's a gift. You have a gift. Warner holds not only its coaches, professors, and its students to a higher level. How have you adapted to those expectations coming out of Warner? I'm used to it
because playing at the highest level, of course, you have to be on your game 24/7. Especially how I entered the game. I was a non-drafted, what they call a street free agent, where they just call you up and ask you to come and work out. So I didn't have a lot invested in me until I got to camp and was able to show the coaches and the GMs and the front office what I could do. And so understanding how to be a professional, every day, all day, like you say, it becomes a lifestyle. And so that's what I bring to these guys. I tell them, hey, it's business. This is business. We're getting paid to play this game. They think scholarship, I think salary. So that's how I put it, because my job is to integrate them into the real world after these 4 to 5 years. So I want to prep them by, hey, scholarship, you're kind of comfortable. Salary, no, you know that you're on your job. This is a job. And so they understand on the field, it's all about business, but off the field, that's where we're going to love each other. We're a family, academics, community service. I want to entail the whole deal in this program.
What an approach. Boy, that's refreshing.
Yeah.
Big time.
And you recently brought the football team back to your hometown for some service.
Yes. We went to LaGrange to put on a prospect camp. And so, Florida has a wealth of talent, but we recruit in other states as well. And so you look at Georgia, you look at Alabama, that's real close to us. We want to be a service in those states as well. So Georgia, like I said, I know Georgia up and down, and so I wanted to go back and, like you say, just give back not just to the community, but see what prospects we could bring back to Lake Wales as well.
All right. And this young man next to you is, being the left tackle, this is you've got to have a lot of faith in this gentleman next to you.
He's the protector.
Yeah.
He's the protector. Can't say enough about Dalton. He doesn't understand what he means, not just to this program, but to me. When I took the job and I gave my acceptance speech, he was one of the first ones that came up to me and said, Coach, I believe in you. From what you just said, I believe in you. And so I took that to heart and I told him, hey, we're going to take it. You're with me to the end. Past Warner, and you're with me. So it was glad to see that, he's grown a lot, not just in the game, but as a man, he's accepted the Lord into his life. So that's what I'm all about, the whole person and not just a football guy.
That's a great segue into my question, Dalton. And why did you pick Warner? I know it's a good Christian school with very high standards. And I set up a slow pitch softball for Coach to hit. And I didn't quite get the answer, so I'm going to go to you. Good Christian school, very high standards academically, on the athletic field, and in your personal life. Tell us about that.
I chose Warner because it was close to home. I was able to be close to family, and I just felt a vibe at Warner that I was meant to be here. I was meant to go here. I was meant to thrive here. So that was my decision of picking Warner, and it's been one of the best decisions of my life.
You end up with an internship with Jack here.
Yeah.
I think that would be, okay. Well,
We can wrap it up.
go for it.
Oh,
You don't need to look at me, man. These rookies, what are you going to do? He needs to spend a couple of weeks with Coach, maybe string them out.
Back to training camp. Thank you, gentlemen,
Yes.
for coming out and being with us this afternoon.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck in the season.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this interview and want to watch more Sports Central, click the video below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.